All right, who's in, who's out? It is the Sports Bash. Who's in, who's out? We tell you which 12 teams we think are going to make the playoffs. Josh is riding shotgun for the segment with me this week. The guys, by the way, Eitan was in yesterday. He'll be back tomorrow on the show. He had a little scheduling mix-up. And then Ryan is also he's supposed to be back today. He'll be back on tomorrow's show the rest of the week. Not feeling great, so we'll have those guys back for the rest of the week here. Sal Pal back on Friday, by the way. $600. Pick the perfect score. All right,
I'm gonna call Ryan on that bluff tomorrow.
What, that he was
not feeling well?
Oh, he's doing some stuff for important stuff. He's got important meetings. Yeah.
For those of you listening, Mike just threw his arms in the air like, I don't know.
All right, let's see. Who's in, who's out? I got Patriots in the East.
Yep, that's checked.
I got Pittsburgh in the North.
I agree.
Houston in the South.
I agree. I feel like we both have the Chiefs in the West.
And the Chiefs. I mean, the AFC is really...
It's pretty straightforward right now, isn't it?
Well, the East isn't changing. The South could, but...
Texans are really hot right now.
Yeah. The West could. I mean, the Chargers still play the Chiefs one more time. So that could change.
The North is...
North is muddled. I mean, you still got Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
I mean, the Steelers are split 1-1 with the Baltimore Ravens. And the Ravens got to play the Bengals after their bye week next week. So
Bengals play the Saints this week, too. That's the game we have for you on Sunday, 97.3 ESPN. That starts at 1. The wild cards, I mean, you got to go Chargers.
Absolutely. I mean, the Chargers right now, you could argue, they may be one of the best teams in the NFL.
Yeah. They're probably in the 5th spot in the Fine Five tomorrow. This second wild card, you got Tennessee, who stayed alive. You got the Bengals. They're going to lose this week. You got the Ravens. You got the Dolphins. I know that a lot of people don't like the Dolphins. They've hung in there without Tannehill. You got to give them credit. When Tannehill plays, they typically win, and somehow they've won a couple of games with Osweiler. So 5-4, Miami, Cincinnati 5-3. Ravens 4-5, 4-4, and Jacksonville's like 3-5. They're still like, you got to keep them in mind. Who's that second wild card team? Who you got?
I'm sticking with the Ravens right now. I like their defense still, despite the fact the offense has struggled for a few weeks. I just can't believe in the Titans right now, Mike. I mean, what am I supposed to do with the Titans? They beat the Cowboys. I mean, do I really give you credit for that?
On the road, though. I mean,
before that, they didn't win a game since the Eagles game.
It's tough to win on the road. They've won.
And I have no faith in the Bengals. I just feel like Marvin Lewis and Andy Dalton are going to choke away the season at some point. They might do it this Sunday. You hear it right
I've
here
given
on
the Ravens
ESPN.
too many chances. They've effed me too many times so far this year. I had them in my Fine Five. They haven't won since. I put them. They've lost, 3 in a row. Early in the year, I went Miami.
You feeling the Dolphins?
Well, I'm surprised that they've stayed in it with Osweiler. They've got 2 wins with him. When's Tannehill supposed to be back?
Well, the problem is that he apparently has not looked good at practice this week, so Osweiler may start one more week.
Yeah, and they play the Packers on the road this week. They're at the Colts. They play the Bills, the Patriots. I mean, they play the Bills twice. I can't put my faith in that team right now. I'm going to go.
Are you going Bengals? Are you going to bite your lip and go Bengals?
No, I'm going with Tennessee.
Safe?
That's exactly who they are. They're safe. I'm going Tennessee. I mean, that's a nice win last night. I think Mariota's growing a little bit. They play decent defense. I'll go Tennessee. All right, NFC. Rams.
Yep.
Saints.
Yes.
Although that's not a give me. I mean, the Panthers they play twice in the last month of the year, right?
Yes, they do. They play twice down the stretch.
There's your story there.
Just like the Eagles play the Redskins twice in December.
Yeah. I'm going Minnesota here in the North.
Yeah, I'm going the Vikings too because I feel like after the Packers loss to the Patriots and they lost to the Rams here, 2 games they could have won. I feel like right now this is a Vikings division to lose.
Yeah, I like them. Don't love them, like them. And I got Philadelphia.
Eagles are the best team in the East.
Yeah, I mean, after watching this weekend. And look, I like Washington. I had them making the wild card last week. I think I'm going to stick with them another week because their schedule's not great down this. They play kind of an easy schedule. They have a lot of injuries, though. We'll see how those injuries really derail them. I got Carolina, and I'm going Washington.
I'm going Panthers and Bears. I like both of their defenses. When Khalil Mack gets back, remember, Mack isn't healthy right now. When Mack gets that ankle healed up and he's back on the field, he's a monster to deal with. Mike, I love what North Turner has done with this Panthers offense. He has turned McCaffrey and Samuels into these dynamic super weapons on the field. In fact, and I heard someone else bring this up on a podcast I listened to this week. It's not going to surprise me if it's the Panthers versus the Saints in the playoffs again this year.
Panthers Saints. Well, yeah, one's going to be the wild card. They obviously.
But remember, they played 3 times last year.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
I can see them doing it again this year.
Yeah. Well, Carolina, I think, is going to get in. So yeah,
And it might be for the conference championship.
I think Carolina gets in. That's who's in, who's out. I would say, look, Atlanta, I'm not ruling them out. Seattle, I had them in a couple of weeks ago. I'm not ruling them out.
I just like the Bears
Chicago,
defense.
I agree. I think I need to see more from their offense, although they've scored 235 points, which is...
They got a nice two-headed running game, too, with Howard and
third
Cohen.
best in the NFC points. They're behind the Rams and the Saints, and then the Bears.
Yeah, their running game is pretty sweet.
Well, the kid Cohen, they use him great.
Howard's racking up
He had his
fantasy
best week.
points.
Howard hadn't been good. He had his best game last week. I played against him. Sports Bash Live 97.3
I had him on my bench. I was
ESPN.
dumb.